G'day, Josh here. Hope everyone is having a happy holiday period as we get underway with today's Guru's Gauntlet. Jacob, welcome to the stream, mate. I am jumping into Game Lobby 1, and in no particular order, we are also playing with Real Player, Royba, DD Chris, Cheezer, and Sunny, both from Guild INF, Opal 2, and IEEI. Not entirely sure how to pronounce that one. We'll just run with that. And you can see that we are currently loading into game. This is, of course, the standard format in that we will have this round as the qualifier, so to speak, and then the final round where everyone will have a chance to earn prizes. Now, what do I want here? I might grab the pair of sorcerers, actually. I know there is a pair of bionic ninjas, but I'm not a massive fan of those currently, and I think assassins actually can be okay if paired up with undead, the new undead combo, but that's alright. I'm gonna rock with the sorcerers. We'll see if we can make that work. Let's see how we go. Tatarallo, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for stopping by. Just realised we are catching the very edge of my my green screen there. See if that fixes it at all. That should be a little bit better. Crimson, welcome to the stream, mate. We'll grab that ice tusk there as well real quick before the round ends. And we didn't find another sorcerer, but we did find a pair of ice tusks. And we got ourselves a protostar. Ooh, 3 items from the first creep round. That's pretty good. Just see how I'm going if my mic is in a good spot too. I didn't actually check that before the, there we go. Get that in the optimal spot. I was too busy sorting out the room. Zoo, welcome to the stream. We'll protostar up. We'll equip her up. Because she got such a slow attack speed, putting a dagger on her is actually quite significant. Because an attack speed boost for someone that has such a slow attack speed makes a significant difference. Wow. We're getting lots of items, 6 items from the first few rounds. Okay. Now, of course, as this is Treasure Arena, the upgrades are a little bit different here, and there is fantastic. There is also... we can also... Alright, let me just sort out this real quick. So... No, we do have one upgrade, the longsword. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. And that's fine for now. Now I might actually sell those and that, just because I don't think I'll need them, just so I can upgrade and get my little 1 crystal profit from that interaction, as we do get the first round win against Chris, which is nice. Might as well grab that Hog Rider while we've got crystals to do so as well. Jose, that is a great question. What is my favourite comp to run since the balance changes? I haven't found it yet, to be totally honest. Ooh, I do like those. I have not found it yet, but so I'm just going to make some slight changes there to the layout. What I do like since the balance changes is the fact that it seems like you can win with a wide variety depending on what other people are running in the game. So you're not pigeonholed into just running Warrior Beasts anymore, for instance. And I definitely like that. The balance seems to be in a pretty reasonable spot, as that 2-star Bionic Ninja is going to do some damage to us, unfortunately. And our Flamecaller in the corner has been frozen, which is also not ideal. Can we deal with that Bionic Ninja? Yes, we can. No, we can't. Sorry, it moved. So we lose that one to Opal, which is a little bit disappointing. That freezing of our Flamecaller in that back corner was actually brutal for us that round, and probably made the difference. Now, we do get a benefit here because we are still not on 100 HP, so we move down the leaderboard, which gives us an earlier pick. And I would very much like to grab that dagger if it's still available. And it is not. We just miss out, so I'll definitely grab that Spellbane Staff. and that will be an upgrade for us. I imagine the mythic orb goes there, yeah. So the resistance cloak and the armor. There it is. Roy grabs the resistance cloak. No one wants the armor up. And it is, of course, 2 of the armor ups that make that freezing crystal that froze my flame caller. Might grab both those demon riders, those scourges, because we could possibly run. And I think I might actually just run 2 riders out onto the board right now. I'm going to do that. And we need to upgrade that. And I think I'm going Blazing Edge here, right? Blazing Edge, I think, makes sense for us. Still no 2 stars just yet, though, but that's okay. So we're up against Real, who doesn't have any 2 stars either. And I feel like as we have an extra hero here, this should be a win for us. Once that Flamecaller gets her Fire Blast off. What is it actually called? Fireball. It's just called a Fireball. There we go. I don't think I care about anything else in that shop. Now, I am just playing as a fill-in. I didn't clarify that earlier, so I will not be advancing through to the final round. Ooh, we have our first 2-star. And now I think we actually swap out our riders. Put these back in. Because then we can give both of these a little bit more protection. And we get the tank bonus. If I could find a Void Destruction soon as well, that would be very nice. Yes, Jose, I have ran 4 Undead. I was trying to run 4 Undead and Punishers, I think, and I just never found the Devourer recently, so I had to pivot, and no one else was running Warriors. So I ended up running 4 Undead, 6 Warriors, and that was actually quite effective. I ended up winning with that. As we lose this round to Roiba, unfortunately. So we're just alternating between wins and losses at the moment, which isn't ideal. I might actually sell that Hog Rider just to hit interest. I don't think we're going with Riders with our Sorcerers. There's a few others, 4 others that are currently running 2 Riders as well. So in hindsight, I think that ends up being a decent sell there. I don't think I want the Steel Fist, but I'm going to grab them just in case. Which means I'm actually going to sell the Scourges off as well. And once again, I might as well pick up that Ninja. I don't think we're going to go 6 Cyborgs, but hey, we could potentially go 6 Cyborg, 6 Sorcerer. With the new Cyborg changes, they're a little bit more viable now. Still don't think they're a top end tier, but they're a little bit more viable now, and there shouldn't be much competition for them. So we give ourselves options by doing that, and it's not costing us interest, which is good. All right, do we win this one against Real? We do, I think. Now, Beast is still very strong in this current meta. I know that Night Owl's summon did get a little bit of a nerf, but Beast in general are still quite strong. So I'm definitely hoping that we can counter that. If it looks like IEEI down the bottom might be looking to run that, but I feel like we should be in a position with our Sorcerer area of effect damage to potentially counter that. No one else is competing for Sorcerers, it doesn't look like, at this stage, so we should get free reign at the Sorcerers that we're really after, especially Lightbringer. Jose, if I could make any one change in the game, what would it be? Ooh, I would add Treasure Arena and Co-op back to ranked, because I don't think anyone really plays them a whole lot because they're not ranked modes. I think that would be the biggest change for me. Add game modes that are fun that are not ranked to ranked. Or maybe even with Treasure Arena, maybe a good compromise would be, as we continue to alternate between wins and losses, which is unfortunate, maybe a good compromise would be to merge Treasure Arena with the Gold Arenas, so that if you do well in Treasure Arena, you actually then earn yourself some gold. Do we get ourselves the dagger this time around? If we don't, I might grab the Mana Gem. I think we're in with a chance here. Can I beat Chris to it? Does Chris want it? Oh my goodness. That is incredibly unfortunate. We have missed out on that dagger by a hair, both rounds. Can we get ourselves a second dagger at some stage? I'm sure it will come. Now, for those that haven't noticed, the change in the bottom left shows you the items you can currently upgrade. So I also could have grabbed a armor up, and that would have been an upgrade for us. Because we're running Sorks, I'm going to go the mana gem. As if we win this round, no, I won't sell it if we win this round. Now, let's go ahead and turn this into, I think Echo Charm might be the go here. And once again, we're going to go in on our Flame Callers. They're just so strong early, so we'll equip items to our Flame Callers. They're both being protected by the Protectors. They did have their race name change from tanks to Protectors recently, or their class name, I should say, not their race. Ouch! That was a bad loss for us. We need some more 2 stars. That was a rough loss. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll continue to grab those. Lots of pairs on my board right now. Don't really care about any of that. Maybe I'll grab Wujing. We could potentially go Easterns and Sorcerers once we find our Sanzang. So I might just grab Wujing just in case. And we're not far off 50 crystals. Ooh, Opal has done well. Still only level 5 and is at 50 crystals. And is undefeated. So Opal is looking very, very strong early. Do we win this? No. Is it a little bit closer? Yes. We still take a chunk though. So Opal's rocking 3 Assassin, 2 Undead, and a few 2 stars. So a very nice start. Obviously the 2-star Bonnet Ninja wreaking havoc against my 1-star heroes as well. There is an upgrade for us. Ooh, and another Cyborg. We actually have all the non-legendary Cyborgs. So now I'm actually going to give up Protector
4 Cyborgs
to gain. Now, how do I want to do this? I think we just go. Oh, actually. No, wrong one. No, that's what I want. Sorry. Echo Charm and Armor Up. And then we're going to go Hawkeye Scope and Dagger on our Stalker Drone, whose range is crazy. So he'll automatically, or is meant to. It won't take place this round. I think I was a split second too slow. But he should automatically target the lowest HP enemy now.
Patience, my friend.
Alright. Am I going to play the new auto chess mode in 10-cent Arena of Valor game when it comes out? Probably not. I've never played Arena of Valor, and I'm happy with Chess Rush. I think it's one of the better auto chess games in terms of content and gameplay right now. I know it's not necessarily the biggest, but I think the dev team does a very good job with the content. So no, I probably won't. But I'm looking forward to hearing what other people think of it.
Quicksand Palm can do.
This is really interesting, as Real now has 3 sorcerers as well. I could potentially, like, realistically now push for 6 cyborgs, 6 sorcerers, just as an experiment. But I'm not doing great in terms of HP, and I do need a legendary cyborg to pull it off. Preferably Joey, because she is, of course, a cyborg and a sorcerer. Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure, Jose. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what other people think of it. As, do we continue to beat Real? No, I think we lose this one. We lose to a bunch of summons, which is unfortunate. So we take a look at all those flowers dealing us damage. Those flower spirits. We should be good to level after this. Now, is this the one where I get the dagger? Surely. Surely this is it. Finally got the dagger. So our only remaining upgrade at this stage is the armor up, and it is usually one of the last taken items. So we should be able to upgrade that at a later stage if we don't get it from a creep round. But getting the dagger upgrade is very nice. I'm not sure what I'll upgrade it to just yet. Unfortunately, we can't check that out from this screen. But I do know it's remaining on our stalker drone. Once again, I don't really care about any of that. I might go shocking dagger, I think. Or the storm strike, actually. I think storm strike might actually be better on stalker drone. Alright, now we've got... five. Maybe we do that, I think. Might be a little bit better. We don't need 5 cyborgs at this stage. So, alright, let's commit to the cyborgs. Which we're actually very close to getting to level 8 here as well. It'll happen after this round. Unfortunately, I'm still losing though. Although, it's not over yet. Okay. We almost clutch it out, but we unfortunately continue to lose. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was a fun shop. Ooh, how do I do this? Yeah, I'm not real happy with that positioning, but we'll sort it out in a second. It's okay for now. Yeah, basically everything in that shop was useful. That was an amazing shop for this specific build. Does it give us the win? The Lightbringer should help, right? Unfortunately, we're up against Opal, who has multiple 3 stars, which is kind of crazy. Opal is having insane luck. Okay, no, a very aggressively high rolling at early levels, which means that they are also going for a cyborg build. So what I'm hoping is we can beat Opal to some of those legendaries. We need to remain alive to do so. Alright, so level again. We want to really quickly get to level 9. Now, positioning. I think we will set up like that. What? An item just... oh no, that was weird. The armor up vanished for a second. I wanted to move it to the stalker drone. We'll do that now in the middle of a battle. But it didn't actually look like it properly came off the flame caller. Alright, is this the one we get the win? No, it doesn't look like it. Come on. Oh man, Lightbringer got stunned at the worst time there. I tell you what, Stalker Drone could get it done for us. His attack speed is incredibly fast, but he's not critting. He hit like 0 crits. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is very, very frustrating. I think I'll get to level 9 and then start looking for legendaries. Because we'll have a 3% chance. We have not found very many sorcerers either, which is a little bit disappointing. Haven't found Void Destruction, who I would very, very much like. There's a 2-star Void Destruction, unfortunately. Really hope he doesn't insta-kill my my Stalker Drone or my Lightbringer. He insta-killed my Stalker Drone, of course. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think today's my day. Based on the luck or the lack of luck we've been getting. But that's all right. We weren't advancing through to the final even if we won. We were just filling in a spot. We remain unlucky when it comes to additional sorcerers. But at least we'll be at level 9, and we can actually run this build at level 9 if we find Joey. Because we need 6 source. Oh, no, we do need level 10. And we need Joey. There we go. I'm mistaken. We need Joey and we need Miss Supersonic, obviously, as another cyborg sorcerer. But we will need level 10 to pull that off. So I can't actually go too far in on spinning at level 9. Maybe I do need to play a little bit greedy and try and get to level 10, and if I lose, I lose.
Is that all you got?
We give both our gems to the Lightbringer there. Alright, so here we level up.
Helping hand. Don't mistake
And we get ourselves some more fun stuff.
two voids.
Alright, so spin 1 twice. We'll go to 40. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, positioning is not great, but we do now have the ability to run 6 sorcerers in a second. I was a little bit too slow. I probably should have just kept the 2-star on the board, to be totally honest. Actually, this might be it for us. No, not yet. Gee, we are not far off the loss. We're going to have to start spending those crystals. I don't think we can go to level 10 just yet. I think I have to actually give up Protostar here, which is a little bit disappointing. But it's the commitment I have made, so go ahead and grab another one of those. We don't actually need... Well, we might actually. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Aha! 6 sorcerers.
Yeah, that's fine. That is also fine. Can we get any more upgrades? There is one. That is actually very, very big for us, and that is quite good too. Oh my goodness. That was not too bad at all in the end. Now, our Flameclaw is already 2-star, so these are all things we're trying to 3-star. I unfortunately sold the one-button ninja. I wasn't meant to. We still will need one of those, and we're still not getting wins. I think this is the loss, right? No, oh my goodness. I don't understand how we're not actually dead yet. We are on an 11 loss streak. Wow. This has not been our game by any means, but at least we'll be able to jump into a casting role when I do go out here, which will be in any second. Can we find one of the legendaries that we're after? That's the question. Doesn't look like it. It does not look like we're having any cyborg legendary luck. Going to use Gurru on Sanzang. And unfortunately, I think this could be the game. Unless we get very lucky all of a sudden, I just don't think we have a build that's competing with what everyone else is building. Oh my goodness. We got shut down very, very hard. So there it is. We went on a 12 lose streak to get bundled out very, very quickly. Which means that now, whoever does finish in a top position will advance. We don't have to worry about where I position, where I finish. So, Chris, next on the bubble. Now, it was Royber that bundled us out there with 4 Undead, 4 Punisher. We were competitive in terms of value, but I don't know what it was. Could not get a single win against any of those builds. Wow. Well, sometimes that is the way the cookie crumbles. Now, we will remain on Chris's board as she has just 3-starred her Hog Rider. She's also in a position like we are where she needs a win to survive at this point in time. Can she get it done? The beard is still there. It's just a little bit shorter. It's very, very hot here in Australia at the moment, so I wanted a little bit less of a heavy, warm beard on my face at this time of year. It won't take long to grow back, though. Actually, you're aware of the heat in Australia, Jacob, as you're in Australia as well, mate. I'm not sure Chris is going to win this. It's very, very close, and those flower spirits will help, but I don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately. So this is going to be it for Chris. And just like that, we're down to 6. And oh my goodness, Real Player Now is on the bubble with 2 HP. Pie in the horse, welcome to the stream, mate. Unfortunately, I clicked something during the carousel, which immediately takes us away. I forgot about that. So we will not see what people pick up. We'll have to wait. I apologise. I got to remember not to click anything when we're in the carousel round. All right, so Chris went out with riders. I went out with sorcerers. Real players got riders and sorcerers. It looks like they're in a very precarious situation as well. Opal, though, looking very strong with the 6 cyborg, 3 sorcerers up the top. We never found the Joey. Opal did find the Joey. I wonder how early Opal found the Joey too, actually. Tor, my Christmas was lovely. Christina, welcome to the... Oh, actually, I know who that is. That's Chris's YouTube, I believe. Yes. Not quite as unlucky as me, but very unlucky. Now, speaking of Chris will be running a tournament after this one. Exactly 1.5 hours from now, and registration is still open. So I'm going to drop my Discord link, because my Discord link actually has links to Chris's, or actually the BlueStack server, which Chris's tournaments are on, but also some of Chris's tournaments as well. So Chris, feel free to repost that link on Discord if you like. But yeah, she's running a tournament today as well. Once again, free to enter. You can win prizes, so make sure to sign up to that one if you haven't already. And who did we lose? We lost IEEI that round. Real survived it on 2 HP. Can they do it again? Can they clutch out another win against Roiber, who bundled me out of the game? It would be nice to see Real get the win against Roiber. And I think he does. The 3-star... that is the Nightingale there goes down, and then it's just the Misfortune remaining, and she goes down. So Real survives another one, but he's in a very precarious situation. Sunny goes down to 24 HP there as well, and then we've got Roba, Cheeser, and Opal still on 50 or more HP. So they're looking very, very good. When did I shave, Pie? I shaved prior to going away for a Christmas trip, so probably like 4 or 5 days ago. I didn't shave down to the skin, if that's what you're asking. It's very rare that I do that. I just trimmed the length. So I took it back to a much shorter length. Now, we will continue to watch Real's board, as he's the one that's going to be eliminated with a single loss. There is no... Oh, actually, this is it. Ooh. Yep, I think this is it. Lightbringer can't kill all those heroes. So unfortunately, we've lost another one, and we're down to our top 4. And now Sunny is on the hot seat with 24 HP. Roiber goes down to below 50 with a loss against Opal there. Opal rocking the build that I was trying to. Doing pretty well with it. How many sorcerers does Opal have? Actually, only has the 3. Doesn't have any others on the bench. So maybe not looking to run 6 sorcerers. Doesn't have Lightbringer either. As you can see there, just has Miss Supersonic, Sanzang, and Joey. Seeing some additional changes to Opal's board here. Looking very, very solid. Oh my goodness, so many legendaries. All right, let's watch Sunny's board here. Probably won't be eliminated in... well, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Probably won't be eliminated in a single loss here. Although it is up against Opal, but you would imagine that there's no way that 24 HP will be taken from Sunny here unless it was up against a crazy stacked beast build. And in fact, I think Sunny's going to get the win here. So Opal's the one that's going to be losing some HP. So Opal going down to below 50 as well. Everyone now below 50. Anyone can absolutely advance here through to the final round. Opal, Roiber, Cheeser, or Sunny. Now, for those that aren't already aware, the winning prizes, let me find where those are listed.
What a
First place in the final round, the next round, 2 Gashapon coins. Second place earns 1. Third place gets 15 shards. Fourth gets 10 shards. And fifth and sixth get 5 shards each. All right, there is a whole bunch of messaging going on in lobby 3, so let me catch up with that.
As you wish, my master. Who's that summoning me? Regaining power.
All right, what did I miss? It looks like... Oh, round 30, that was a creep round, so I don't think I missed anything. Creep round or a... I gotta remember now, 15... Yes, I think 30 is a creep round. I think 25 is the carousel. So I did not miss anything, creep round. That was good timing. Okay, so we're watching Sunny versus Cheeser, the 2 lowest HP players at this point in time, and Cheeser's board is looking kind of scary. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is what summons can do. They can just completely overwhelm without area of effect stuff to deal with them. I think Sunny... Oh, actually, Sunny's 3-star Wolf is still up, and it has some incredible equipment, and that is why Sunny's getting these wins. So Cheeser actually takes another loss there, goes down to 20 HP, and moves down into 4th position. There is a 4th beast. So I believe this is essentially Cheeser's endgame build. 6 warrior, 4 beasts. Sunny's rocking a traditional rider build with 2 undead, 2 warlock. Opal with the 6 cyborg, 3 sorcerer, and Roybo with 4 punisher, 4 undead, 3 assassin. Everyone essentially has their builds online. It's just about optimizing them and getting the best items you possibly can, as we are, of course, in Treasure Arena. How does Cheeser go match up against Roybo's punishers? This is going to be an interesting matchup. The splash damage from the punishers will help with those summons, of course. And it looks like it will get the job done here. So it looks like... sorry. No, it looks like I'm looking at it from the other perspective. No, I'm not. I confused myself there. You can see Cheeser going down to 1 HP there. That was funny. I'm not sure how I managed to confuse myself so badly there, but we got the result in the end. Cheeser down to 1 HP, Roybo with the win, and I believe Sunny also... Actually, we can check that here. Sunny, yeah, also taking a narrow loss by the looks of it, and going from 26, I think he was on? 24 to 18, and Opal remaining on 24. So, can Cheeser stay alive on 1 HP now? It's going to be very, very interesting. Matched up against Opal's cyborgs. This might be a decent matchup, actually. Given that there's not a whole but like no Lightbringer. Joey obviously has area of effect. But the fact that there's no Lightbringer here, I think Cheeser will get the win. It's going to be very close still, though. The Stalker Drone's still up. The 3-star... What is that? Is that a Protostar? Or no, it's a... No, I think it was a Miss Supersonic, actually. But Cheeser does get the win there. So Opal now down to 9. Sunny down to 11. Roybart looking very comfortable with a build that I do like running. I normally don't run 4 Undead with it. I normally run 4 Punisher. If I'm at level 10, it'll be 4 Punisher, 2 Undead, 2 Warlock, and 6 Elves along with 3 Assassins. It does require Sword Dancer, of course. I'll chase prizes up from last week, Christina. In my experience, it normally takes up to 2 weeks for the Gurru Gauntlet prizes to pay out, but I will chase that up when I submit the results for this week, just to make sure that that does end up happening. As we are watching Cheeser match up against Sunny, and it's another one that I think Cheeser can win, but that Wolf Cavalier is still up. And I think that Wolf Cavalier will actually turn this battle, and I feel like Sunny's going to actually get the win here. That being said, oh, we have an elimination. So Opal actually goes out, yeah. So Sunny will eliminate, it was Cheeser there. So we're down to our final 2, Royba and Sunny. And that 3-star Wolf Cavalier is terrifying. Oh my gosh. Once again, I clicked away from the carousel round. I'm not learning that at all. All right, so we're down to our final 1v1. We'll watch it from Sunny's perspective, as Sunny is the one with only 11 HP remaining. So one loss could eliminate Sunny. But a couple of wins and Sunny can get the game here, and then we can move into the final round where prizes are on the line. Sunny now rocking 4 hunters. Has the King of the Sea, the Shakaraka down there on the bottom right. Got the 2-star Kraken there as well. Some repositioning happening from Royber. It's going to come down. Oh, that 3-star Scourge is very, very nice as well. Couple of key 3-star riders. This could go either way. I feel like the riders might have the advantage though. Oh, that was very quick. That was very quick. The 2-star Sword Dancer though, she's going to be stacked with items, and she is. And she's going to be the difference maker. It's going to be hard to beat that at this point in time. Sunny doesn't get eliminated, but Sunny does go down to 4 HP. I think Royber is actually favoured to win this with that 2-star Sword Dancer. That is terrifying. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 2-star Void Doom. Actually, there's a 2-star Shark now on Sunny's side of the board, but I don't think that's as impactful as the 2-star Void Doom and the 2-star Sword Dancer here. Here's a final look at what those lineups do look like. Sunny actually has more value with the 3 stars, the 2 cost 3 stars, but we will watch it from Royber's perspective. Keep an eye on that Sword Dancer. Let's hopefully we see the DPS charts here once this battle starts. And we see just how much damage we don't, unfortunately. Sometimes that bug does occur. So we do not see the DPS coming. Oh, Sword Dancer went down. So I think Sunny will actually win this. And Sunny does. Oh my goodness. The silence of the Executioner. I wonder who that got on the other end. So how did the Sword Dancer must have been stun locked by Scourge, I guess, for that to have happened. That was actually crazy. What are some of the other items that are on heroes here? Nothing else that's been upgraded. So there's actually not a lot of upgraded items from Sunny, which is unfortunate. What about Royber? Fair few upgraded items. Oh, yes. Yeah, so I think Sunny still is not favoured to win. This could be the final battle here, actually. We are watching Sunny's board. It's very close. Sword Dancer is... oh my goodness, Sunny gets another one. So all of a sudden, with a 1 HP advantage, Sunny has moved into first place, 4 HP to 3 HP. Of course, both of these two will be advancing, so that's not an issue. Wow. There we go. Based on the past few games, I think Sunny is the favourite to win. Looking at the heroes, the legendaries and the items, I would have thought that Royber could take it, but if history repeats, this will be Sunny's game right here. So we are watching Sunny's board once again, and the Wolf Cavalier is just putting in so much work, but Sword Dancer is still up. And that Sword Dancer being up is going to win it just like that. So Royber does end up clutching it out in the end with 3 HP remaining. And we have those that will be advancing through. Let me touch base with the other lobbies. I think Lobby 2 is wrapped up and we're just waiting on Lobby 3. So at this point in time, I'll bring up the next round soon graphic, and I'll be back shortly with the final of Gurru's Gauntlet. I'll see you soon. Okay, so we are back. Just getting the final round sorted. Let me jump out of a actual spot there and move to a spectator position. Now, our final 8. Once again, in no particular order, we have Monair from INF Guild. We have Cheezer. Sorry, it's Cheezus. I reckon it used to be Cheezer, or that's someone else. Interesting. I feel like it used to be Cheezer and he's changed his name to Cheezus. From INF Guild as well. We have Sunny from INF Guild. We also have Warrior and O Trademark from my guild, Sword Dancers. So we're going to have a little bit of a guild battle. Then we have Your Expectation, Roiba, and Rukuza from Guild SES as well. Excuse me. So we have our top 8. We're just waiting on the room to be filled before we do jump in and are underway. Obviously, I'm rooting for either Warrior or O Trademark. Now, let me just check that is everyone we need. That is everyone we need. So yeah, 3 from INF, 2 from Sword Dancers. Let's hope a Sword Dancer can get the final result. It will be top 6 earning prizes. Let's see how we go. All that talk of food, Christina, I'm getting a little bit hungry myself. I'll definitely be grabbing something before your tourney starts, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Let me know in chat if you have a favourite, if you think someone's going to take it out, or if there's someone that you want to take it out. We are loading and watching Warrior. So Warrior found a pair of ice tusks in his first shop. Let me see what Mark found there as well. A couple of cyborgs. What about the Ooh, another pair of ice tusks. Might as well just do it this way, right? Roiba still working out what... there we go. Pair of Bionic Ninjas. Crimson rooting for O Trademark. Jacob rooting for Warrior. Got the Sword Dancer support in the chat. I love it. Warrior with early Warriors. That is right. Warrior Beasts too. He's running the old meta. That being said, it didn't receive too many nerfs. Like Night Owl. I blanked on Night Owl's name for a second. Night Owl's summon got a bit of a nerf, but the Warrior Beast combos themselves didn't really get significant nerfs, so they're still kind of viable. Wow. Well, that was a lucky shop. 2-starring a Miss Supersonic in a single shop for Warrior. That was incredibly lucky.
Watch my back, will you?
Mark just sorting out what he wants on his board. A couple of protectors there. So Warrior and Cheezus with the only 2 stars at this point in time. Of course, no matchups just yet. We're still in the creep round. What do people think of the fact that if you're in a game and you go to someone else's board, your character actually appears as a spectator alongside their board? I really love that addition. It's very, very cool. It's a nice quality of life feature. All right, nothing as exciting in that shop for Warrior, but he does grab the Stinger. Does have a couple of riders in that shop as well, actually. Ooh, Cheezus has got 3 Hunters early. 3 Assassins for Sunny, 3 Warriors for Roiba, 3 Hunters as well for Your Expectation. It looks like Mark is trying to go for an early losing streak. Now, of course, in these early rounds, you don't take very much damage. You see there, lost with 4 heroes on the board still and only took 4 damage. So just trying to guarantee that he gets to 50 crystals before anyone else. Now, typically speaking, you love it as well, Jacob. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Typically speaking, if you've got a strong early start, you're not looking to lose streak. But Mark's looked at the fact that he's got no 2 stars. Other people do. He doesn't have amazing combos just yet. So he doesn't think win streaking is a viable strategy at this stage. So he's going all in on the lose streak.
I smell magic.
So we won't watch that because it's not going to be that exciting to watch. But Mark definitely is a king of the lose streak. Another one that used to lose streak quite a bit is another guild member, and their name I'm absolutely blanking on. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. It'll come to me. It will come to me. Max, it was Max who used to aggressively lose streak and then go for riders back when riders were a thing. And Max used to do quite well at that in tournaments as well. Lose streaking early, open fording like Mark is, and then building those warriors and coming home strong. Now, it looks like Warrior with a win that round against Mark's open fort. Anyone that goes up against Mark will win, of course. Means that if anyone else is actually lose streaking, then all of a sudden they end up breaking that with a win against Mark because he has no heroes on the board. And the other benefit is that Mark gets first pick at the items in the early carousels, which is very nice as well. So I assume that that is... Oh, I don't think that is an upgrade for Mark. I think he walked into the wrong thing. Now, I don't walk into them anymore. I click on the one that I want like this, and then I click the pickup button in the top left, because that guarantees that I get that item and I don't accidentally grab something incorrectly. But it looks like that is what Mark has done. He's not happy about that. So let's check in on Mark. Where is he? Down here. I don't think he has... Oh, it is an upgrade for him, but he would have preferred a dagger or a staff, I believe. I think he absolutely would have preferred a dagger or a staff. Now, he may be looking... Well, I was about to say maybe looking to run some sort of Elf Punisher package in a late game, but maybe he's looking to run Beast Druids or something along those lines based on what he's currently got. He could, of course, sell that Witch Doctor off for crystal, that one crystal profit if he's not intending to run it at any point in time, but the fact that he's keeping the Druids means that I'm guessing he does want a 3-star one of them, as he does take another loss there. How's Warrior doing here? Matched up against one of the INF guild members in Sunny and does manage to get the win, which is good for Warrior. So Crimson saying in chat that Mark is looking to get the Grim Ring and putting it on the Wolf Cavalier, which is terrifying because it essentially turns the Wolf Cavalier into a supercharged Nightingale. Not only does it steal mana from other heroes, but it actually increases the mana that it's generating, which means it's triggering its ability even quicker. So it is a crazy, scary combo. With a shocking dagger as well, that then becomes frightening. And Mark did end up selling that Witch Doctor there. So I guess he's looking to maybe run Riders then if he's using Wolf as his DPS hero. And there's no one else out there that's actually running Riders. So Mark should hopefully be able to find some soon in the shop. He's not having a lot of early Rider luck. But the fact that no one else has them means he should find them. Warrior with another win there. Ooh. The Phoenix Cape, Phoenix Cloak on the Devourer there, but I really don't like that item, to be totally honest, and that is the example, the perfect example of why I don't like it. So we'll wait. We're going to check that item out so I can show it to you. He runs Elf Druid. There we go. So Crimson is clearly speaking from some experience here. Mark dominating with a specific build he's trying to force again. Now, this is it. So it is called Cloak of the Phoenix. Revives with 1,000 HP 2 seconds after being killed. So, a couple of things. Number one, 1,000 HP ain't a whole lot. And number two, it often is the last hero to die for whatever reason, and it's surrounded by enemies and comes back to life and dies immediately and really doesn't do anything. So I'm not a fan of ever building Cloak of the Phoenix myself, but that doesn't mean that there's not situations where it is viable. Now, your expectation, doing very, very well at this point in time. 3 Warrior, 2 Undead, 2 Beasts, and only the 1 loss, I believe, at this stage. Just the 1 loss, 6-1 record. And it's about to be a 7-1 record, I believe. The 2-star Steel Fist is still up. There we go. Now, this Devourer will come back to life, and once again, it's going to be killed straight away. I do not like Cloak of the Phoenix. I don't think it does anything for your comp. All right. How's Warrior doing? Couple of 2 stars. Interestingly, possibly running 4 cyborgs early. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure why he doesn't swap out the Steel Fist for the Ice Tusk. I think that's a misplay. I think the Ice Tusk should be going in there for the Steel Fist, as it gives him another 2-star, it gives him Beast, and he doesn't need a 3rd cyborg at this point in time. So I think that might be a slight misplay there from Warrior. and it might cost him here. He's going up against a pretty stacked lineup. Yeah, I think Sonny's going to get the win here, and that may have, well, actually, it ended up being a pretty significant loss. So I'm not actually sure that the 2-star Ice Tusk would have made a world of difference there anyway. So Mark has now hit 50 crystals. Still is not finding riders though. So that is interesting. Very interesting. Now, once again, Mark getting first pick. And does he grab that dagger? Yes, he does. And Ryukuza grabbing a staff. Robo going straight for the longsword. Monair for the mana gem. Then we have Sunny and Warrior next up. Sunny grabbing the armor up. What does Warrior want? Warrior grabs the HP gem. Jesus grabbing the cloak. And Your Expectation grabbing the other cloak. So Spellbane staff remaining, which is interesting. Now, does Mark continue to lose streak here? Because obviously it's not just about getting to 50. It's also about leveling up and using the interest you're generating. Grabbing some beasts there, grabbing some owls, grabbing some druids. So it gives you a very good indication of what he's planning on running.
4 elves.
Now, he's probably going to continue to lose streak, given that he's got a very weak board presence at this point in time, but he should hopefully lose by less, which means that he won't take as much damage, and he'll still be getting a ton of crystals, 13 crystals every round. He's getting max interest and max lose streaking crystals. So he's just looking to eliminate 1 or 2 heroes. I'm not actually sure he eliminated any heroes that round, actually. So Warrior dealing a chunk of damage through, and that puts Mark down to below 50. So Mark is now entering the danger zone, but obviously as a skilled player, he knows how to manage that risk very well, and he's looking to finally balance on that knife's edge between losing and lose streaking to the win. Now, Jesus on top, still looking strong with the 4 warriors now, 2 undead, 2 beasts. 1, 2, 3, 4 2-stars on the board, which is why he's got such a strong presence at this stage. Although Sunny has 5 2-stars on the board, and they're both on win streaks, which is not surprising. Need to keep my liquids up as I'm starting to get a dry throat for whatever reason. The heat is not helping. It is currently 26 degrees here. It's still pretty cool inside as it's the morning here, and the heat hasn't got into the house just yet. So I don't need to turn the aircon on, but it is expecting to max out at 34 today. Got up to 38 yesterday, Celsius of course. As it looks like all of a sudden Mark has a very viable build, because he got very, very close to taking out Jesus there. So let's have a look at what Mark has on the board now. He's got a few 2-stars, 4 elves, 2 beasts, 1 warrior away from having 3 of those. And he finds, no, that's an upgrade, a potential upgrade. There's another warrior. There's another 2 warriors. So he's now got undead if he wants that on the board as well. I don't think he'd have to give up 4 elves to do it. So I don't think he does it just yet, but he's in a situation where he's got lots of strength on the bench just waiting to come in. Oh, that was interesting. He did give up. I think he wants to maintain. Well, I'm not sure whether that might actually strengthen his board, because it's 2 stars being added. It did cost him some combos, but it is more 2 stars. So here we go. Mark's first win of the game. He's down to 41 HP, and now his intention is to win streak all the way to glory, and he certainly might be able to do it. Now, Warrior with a 3 win streak there as well. I saw that graphic come up on the board. That was a close one, but you can see that Warrior is trying to run, or is successfully running, 4 Punisher, 3 Assassins. He did just take a Demon off the board though, so he did just give up 4 Punishers for a second. I am going to continue to watch Mark's board develop though, because it's so exciting to watch someone finally balance a losing streak and turn it around into a very successful result. There is a 3-star Druid, and he's only one more Druid away, a Night Owl or a Gurru away from 3-starring the Evergreen as well. And very quickly, Mark has gone from not much board presence to a very, very strong board presence. It is going to be a very quick victory against Monet there. Once again, the Cloak of the Phoenix not doing a whole lot. Now, value. Well, very, very high value for Mark there, which is why he's all of a sudden crushing opponents. He's almost double everyone else's. Now, that is blown out a little bit by the fact that he's running Druids, but he's looking very, very strong as he picks up a Spellbane Staff there. Roiba with the longsword. Ryukuzar grabbing the staff as well. Monet with a cloak. Then we have Your Expectation and Warrior. Your Expectation with a dagger. Warrior with a HP gem. And then we're down to Sunny and Jesus grabbing a mana gem and a cloak in their respective orders. Now, the two of the INF guild members are sitting in first and second position. Third place taken up by a sword dancer, and Mark down the bottom as a sword dancer as well. So this guild war is definitely looking like it's going to come to a head. Yakudo, welcome to the stream. I, of course, am wanting Warrior and or Trademark to win this one. And I'm assuming if you're from the Philippines or supporting the INF guild, you are after one of those three to take this one out. We also have some non-guild or other guild members, I guess. I'm assuming that that Your Expectation, Roiba, and it looks like Ryukuzar is actually part of the guild SES there as well. Now, that was another monster win there for Mark. He's looking very, very strong, and all of a sudden, he's not on the bottom of the leaderboards anymore. He's moving away from that position. You're from the Philippines, so I assume you're supporting the INF guild there then, which I am absolutely not surprised by. You got to support your fellow country members.
Leave the medical work to me.
Now, I am Australian, and Mark and Warren, or Warrior, are both from the US, but they are in my guild, so it's not a country allegiance, it's a guild allegiance. Would like to see them do well, and I think they will do well. But the INF crew are definitely very, very strong and always have a presence at the top of tournaments. So there is no guarantees. But yeah, Mark and Warren are also very, very skilled chess rush players. And we're going to see Mark versus Sunny here, and it's going to be Mark with the win. Dealing Sunny a 10-piece there. So Sunny goes down from 90 to 80, 10% of his health lost just like that, or actually a little bit more than 10% because he was down to 90 already. Warrior getting the win there as well against Monet. So that round was good for Guild Sword Dancers, beating up on two of the INF members. Can that continue? Trademark now up into 6th position. Monet and Ryukuzar down in 7th and 8th. And in fact, I might actually watch Ryukuzar here, trying to run 6 sorcerers, but doesn't have 6. Still looking for who? Sanzang, perhaps? There's so much stuff happening as he changes his board. Yeah, doesn't have Sanzang, doesn't have Joey, doesn't have Moonlight Dragon either. No, Moonlight Dragon's on the board. Sorry. Doesn't have Sanzang or Joey at this stage. Doesn't have Flamecaller either, actually. That's the other key one that he's missing. So that's why he can't run 6 sorcerers just yet. He needs that Flamecaller. Is this the final round? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a win, actually. It's going to be close. Putting 4 human, 3 warriors on a board was a good change, and it keeps Ryukuzar alive there. Mark getting another win, and Warrior has now moved into 1st position on the leaderboard. Mark is now up to 5th, in fact, with that loss there from Your Expectation.
Destiny brings people
Yes, you are currently watching a tournament. Normally when I'm streaming my gameplay, but this right now is, I'm not playing at all in this game. I'm just casting. This is the final of Gurru's Gauntlet. And I'm just casting, not currently playing. So that would be why it feels like you're watching a tournament, because you absolutely are. Your gut is spot on there. Now, who are we watching? We're watching Ryukuza again. And is it going to be another win? Yes, I think so. Lightbringer doing a ton of work. And once again, that Cloak of the Phoenix not really doing a whole lot.
The world down the mountain is so much.
Okay, so Ryukuza is hanging on by a thread. Warrior took a loss that round. Let's have a look while we're waiting on the creeps. Let's have a look at what the builds are looking like. 6 assassins from Sunny. Warrior still waiting on 4 Punishers. 4 Beast, 3 Warrior from Jesus. Robo with 4 Punisher, 3 Assassins. O Trademark with 4 Elves. Monair with 4 Elves as well as 3 Assassins. And then 6 Warriors from Your Expectation. And then the 4 Human, 3 Warrior, 3 Sorcerers we're watching from Ryukuza. No worries, Christina. I will see you soon for your tournament. Enjoy your meal. All right. Couple of, was it just the one item? Just the HP gem there from the Enraged Minotaurs. And we move into round 21. Everyone's still alive, and this is what I love about the finals of these tournaments. Everyone is playing at such a high skill level that it is anyone's game, and even like at this point in time, there's a 63 HP difference between 1st and 8th. But anyone could still win from this position. There is 6 sorcerers on the board now. And let's see, there is a Flame Caller and the Sanzang to pull that off. Sold the Moonlight Dragon. Which, generally speaking, I believe Miss Supersonic is probably the worst sorcerer. But if you are planning on running Joey as well, it can be beneficial to run Miss Supersonic over the Moonlight Dragon. And we're going to see another win there. So that is a 3, maybe a 4 win streak now from Ryukuza. And Trademark, Trademark there going down to 32 HP. That was his first loss in a little while. He was on a bit of a tear. He was on a 9 wins. Well, some of those are creep rounds. I guess it was probably like a 6 or 7 win streak until that loss. That is Trademark's board. Now, Sunny still looking very strong up there on 77 HP. Everyone else is on 50 or below. There is a 3-star Miss Supersonic for Ryukuza. Now, next upgrades here. I guess what would make the most sense at levels 9 and 10 will be to add more Easterns. It can be quite a solid sorcerer build. 6 sorcerer, 4 human, 4 Eastern, because the Easterns provide that tankiness with their combo. That's another win there. Warrior going down, but Trademark getting the win there against Sunny, against the strongest or the highest HP opponent. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the strongest build. It's just a very good build. All right, we're going to switch across to the hot seat. Your Expectation on 3 HP. Basketballer, welcome to the stream, mate. Can Your Expectation stave off tournament elimination, or will this be the final round? That 2-star Berserker was a very, very key upgrade. Very timely. It's going to come down to the matchup. Who does Your Expectation face? It's going to be Sunny. That is a horrible matchup. First versus last. Unfortunate for Your Expectation. Does it cost him his tournament life? It's very, very close, but I think it will. The red HP bars are overwhelming the green, which means that the enemy, so to speak, is winning, and that is it. Sunny takes out Your Expectation, and we're down to 7 just like that. Let's check in on... we have 2 eliminations just like that, so we won't actually have any mirror images this round, as Your Expectation and Jesus both went out.
2 riders.
We have Sunny on top, Roiber, O Trademark, Monair, Warrior, and Ryukaza still hanging on 14 HP, and that is who we will watch this next round. Currently on a 5-win streak, by far the largest win streak on the board. Can he maintain that win streak? Because any loss at this point in time could potentially be an elimination. Yeah, I'm not a fan of 2K, unfortunately, Basketballer. I did try it this season, but it's a little bit too money hungry, and yeah, I just didn't enjoy the grindiness and the spending that was really required. As Warrior went down there to Ryukaza, and that actually puts Warrior on the bubble. I did it again. Oh, I just realised I've still got that turned on. Let's turn off the room ID blur. We don't need that anymore. Give you a little bit more information about the matchups. Sorry about that. I don't see the carousel there because I clicked on the screen at the wrong time. Okay, Warrior on 3 HP, Roiber on 11, Ryukaza on 14, and O Trademark on 16. A bad loss to any one of those 4 could be immediate elimination. But they are all still hanging on. It is not a horrible shot, but it doesn't really help out Warrior with what he's trying to do. I just realised that is why it only shows 2 punishes in the overview screen here, because he's using items to turn things into demons. So that Head Reaper is a demon. What else is a demon? Ooh, I think Stinger is a demon, yes. So he's turning things into demons using the Treasure Arena items. So he does actually have... Oh, here we go. He did just give up a demon, though. So he's costing himself the Punisher, but he's got 4 undead on the board. He needed to switch that Demon's Horn across to the Voodoo Elder, I believe. And I think it's too late, and that's going to be the game. So we have our Warrior going out there, unfortunately. And oh no, Mark is down to 3 HP there as well. And the 2 INF guild members are sitting in first and second, so they're looking very, very strong. I actually don't know whether our 5.2k power is good or not at this stage in the season. I'm going to assume that it's pretty good. But I imagine it was a lot of grinding for you to get there. We will be watching O Trademark here. Can he survive? Who does he match up against, and can he get the win? 4 elves, 4 beasts, 2 warlock, 2 undead. He's 1 assassin away from having 3 of those as well. It's going to be up against the top player again, first versus last. Can he get the win? He's looking like he's in a very strong position, and I think he will actually. So Mark survives, deals Sunny some damage. It was his mirror image. I just paid attention to the right there, but Roiber did actually deal Sunny some damage there. And that was not the mirror image. So Sunny now goes below 50 HP. Mark gets a very nice Marsh Lord upgrade there. So he's rocking 3 3-star heroes now. Let's have a look at the overview board again. Sunny also has 3 3-stars. Monair also has 3 3-stars. There's lots of 3 stars going around here. This is a very, very interesting top 5. Of course, the top 6 are the ones that are earning prizes. Oh, there we go. Money plays are at like 7k. All right, we're seeing it. Monair versus Mark here. Mark is in a situation where he cannot afford to lose. He needs to win out from here. The more winning he does, the higher he will finish. And a first place is certainly not out of the question. 2 Cloak of the Phoenixes, and both of them did absolutely nothing. And just like that, we have Monair being eliminated. So we have our top 4. And we're down to 1 INF guild member and 1 Sword Dancers guild member, as well as what appears to be 1 SES guild member and whatever guild Roiber is representing. I assume that is the guild tag before Roiber's name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It looks like one of the characters isn't actually shown correctly, as well as it's just a question mark in a box. All right, so we have Mark versus Ryukaza, and this could be a bad matchup for Mark. Those sorcerers with that area of effect damage, he's going to need lots of elf stuns to pull this off. It is oh yep, it's going to be the end of the game, unfortunately, for Trademark. Oh, Trademark, they're going out in 4th place, and we're down to our top 3. Down to our top 2 as Royba going out there as well. So we have Sunny from INF representing the Philippines and Ryukazar from SES representing Indonesia, matched up in our final 1v1. One round here to get some more reinforcements, essentially. Ryukazar is the one at risk of being eliminated, but yeah, I'm not sure that he beats his assassins, actually. I think our next round will be our last. But you never know, especially in Treasure Arena, so we will wait it out and see what happens. But my pick is on Sunny to take this one. What does Ryukazar get from Sando, the creeps here at round 30? A Glory Grail, which is an upgraded item, and a Mana Gem. Now, the Glory Grail increases ability power by 25%. That ain't bad. As well as plus 30 to ability power. So that is a very, very nice item to find. Not sure what Sunny got there, but we'll continue to watch this from Ryukazar's perspective. Very early in this game was in a rough position and managed to do quite well to come all the way back to 2nd and still trying for 1st. Monet never able to find Misfortune. With the recent buff to the Undead combo, Misfortune is one of the most sought after heroes in the game at this point in time. There is no doubt about it, and being an epic, there ain't too many of her to go around, so it can be quite hard to find her now. And it will be the Assassins getting the job done, and that will be the final round of the game. Once again, the Cloak of the Phoenix ain't going to do anything there, and Sunny gets the win. Looking very, very good with his 6 Assassin build. Hey, Assassins might be a thing again. Assassins might be a thing again. So we have our final results. Congratulations to Sunny, Ryukazar, Royba, O Trademark, Monet, and Warrior for rounding out the top 6. All of you will be earning prizes. I will need you all to DM me your UIDs on Discord. Please go ahead and do that so I can get your prize request sent off. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for participating, and thank you so much for everyone to stop by to hang out on stream. Until next time, I'll see you later.